the sky been holding on too long? Same way I kept the truth inside. Now the heavens breaking open wide, and I am standing here alone. These first chocolates falling down, washing over all the way. Everything I could not say, drowning in the silence now. Drowning, drowning. These first chocolates on my face feel like all the words we saved. You deserve to hear it all. Every fear I locked away, but I let the quiet build these walls, and the storm came anyway. These first chocolates falling down, washing over all the weight. Everything I could not say, drowning in the silence now. Drowning, drowning. These first chocolates on my face feel like all the words we saved. Maybe you'd understand something. Every single time I open my mouth, the words just, they turn to stone. I watched you waiting, hoping I'd be brave enough to let you in. And now the rain is doing what I never could. It is crying for me. It is saying goodbye for me. And I'm so sorry that it had to come to this. These first that's falling down. Wait. Let it rain, let it wash me clean, let it fall, let it rain. The sun forgot to rise today, just left a pale cold light. The world is drawn in shades of grey, like it gave up the fight. Your cup is still here on the table, like you never left. But silence sits in every chair and steals what's left of breath. I keep the window open wide to feel something pass, but even the wind sounds tired now in broken glass. These gray skies don't ask questions, they just stay like you did before you walked away. These gray skies keep reminding me I'm not okay. They don't cry, they just hang over me and stay. I tried to play your favorite song, but it felt too slow. Like even music knows the words I should know. Your name is in the corner of every room, like dust that never settles, like a quiet wound. I talk to walls, I talk to time. They don't reply, they just look at me the same way as the sky. These gray skies don't give answers, they just stare, like they're waiting for me to repair. These gray skies are the color of this pain. Not a storm, not clear again. Maybe blue is just a story we tell ourselves when hope is sitting on a shelf. If I could fold these clouds away, I'd try. But some goodbyes don't change the sky. These gray skies on my ceiling, down. Every dream feels underground. These gray skies know my secrets all too well. They've seen me try and see me fail. If the sun comes back someday, I'll pretend. But right now I live under gray skies without an end. I traced your name on the window, but the rain washed it away. Just like every promise, you said you'd someday stay. The city looks like a memory through this trembling glass, and I'm stuck in a moment that never really passed. My reflection looks out, but she knows the truth. She's been waiting for someone who's not coming through. There's a kind of lonely in a window pane, watching life keep moving in the pouring rain. On this side of goodbye, trying not to fall, talking to your shadow on the wall. Your sweater's on the chair, still like you're just outside. But the clock keeps telling me another little lie. The world sounds underwater when I say your name. Even my own heartbeat doesn't feel the same. I hold my breath in silence like you might hear, but all that ever answers is the echo in here. There's a kind of lonely in a window pane, where every drop is something I couldn't say. I'm on this side of forever, watching us fall, talking to your ghost on the wall. Maybe love is just a light in a distant room. You see it, but you can't get to it too soon. Maybe I'm just made of glass, like this view. When we're packing, I fall through. There's a kind of lonely you can't explain. It lives in quiet rooms and window panes. I'm on this side of the ending, still too afraid to call. So I talk to your shadow on the wall. If you ever see the rain and think of me, I'm still here, learning how to breathe quietly. The rain is heavy on the rooftop, like it knows my name. Every thought is like a thunder, calling out your face. I've been walking through the hours like a borrowed ghost, trying to find a little while I felt okay. Maybe we can be a shelter from the storm. Not forever, not for always, just till this hurts less than before. We don't have to fix tomorrow, be strong. We can just be here together, be a shelter from the storm. Hands are shaking just like mine when our eyes meet. Two tired hearts pretending they're not weak. The world can keep on breaking outside this room. Your silence says you understand, and I do too. We don't need words to know we've been through. Maybe we can be a shelter from the storm, just a quiet place to rest till the worst is gone. We don't have to promise anything we can't hold. We can just be here together out of the cold. Some nights are too heavy to carry alone. Some hearts just need a place called home. Not forever, not a vow, not a chain, just someone to stand with in the rain. Maybe we can be a shelter from the storm. Two broken windows still keeping warm. Even if the sky is falling and we're scared, at least we won't be standing there alone. The rain is still falling for the first time. I'm not afraid to stay a while. The room is getting smaller, or maybe it's my chest. Every breath is like a question I don't know how to answer yet. Your name is in the ceiling, in the cracks in the light. I close my eyes, but all I see is we have a lonely night. I try to count the seconds, but they don't move. They just stare back at me like you do. I'm drowning in my thoughts again, and I don't know how to swim. Every memory pulls me under, every what if sinks me in. I'm screaming but it's silent here, I'm breaking where I stand. I'm drowning in my thoughts again, and you don't understand. The myth is like a stranger with my tired eyes. She knows all of my secrets, but she never lies. I try to be forgiving, I try to be strong, but even my own heartbeat feels like something wrong. I hold my breath like maybe you'll appear, but all that ever answers is the fear. I'm drowning in my thoughts again, in words I never said. Every hope becomes a way inside my head. I'm reaching but there's nothing there, just water in my hands. I'm drowning in my thoughts again, and I can't pretend. Maybe I'm too deep now to be found. Maybe I was lost before I ever hit the ground. If you could hear me calling, would you stay? Or would you fade like every other day? I'm drowning in my thoughts again, but I still try to breathe, holding on to pieces of who I used to be. If I make it through this night, somehow I'll understand. But right now I'm drowning in my thoughts again. It's just a somewhere in my mind, please let me go. I'm tired of learning how to drown so slow. The morning doesn't ask me how I slept. The river keeps on moving like I never wept. The world is wrapped in silence, soft and thin. I'm standing at the edge, listening. The water holds the sky in broken lines, just like I hold your memory in mine. There's mist on the river and I'm fading too. Everything feels distant, even you. I throw my wishes in the current, watch them drift. I don't know what I'm becoming, but I'm not what I was then. My reflection in the water doesn't stay. It breaks apart and disappears the same way. I used to fight the silence, now I don't. Some days the quiet hurts less than hope. I let the cold air fill my lungs and go. Some things are better left to flow. There's mist on the river in my eyes. Every goodbye is just a different sky. is just learning how to float till morning comes. I don't need to know the ending. I just need this moment to forget. There's mist on the river and me. I'm not lost, just in between. I watch my past become a reborn and fade into the shape of who I am. The river keeps my secrets as it goes, and I finally let the water take what I can hold. The sky is quieter than yesterday, but it's not clear yet. There's a shadow in the blue I can't forget. The air still tastes like heavy rain, but I can't breathe. And for the first time in a while, it's not crushing me. I still flinch when doors close, still look behind. Some storms don't leave, they just change their mind. There's thunder in the distance, not in my room. It's not above me, but it's not gone too soon. I'm learning how to listen without the fear. The storm is somewhere far away, but I still hear. I walk past all the places we used to be. They don't hurt like they did, but they still see me. I don't talk to your ghost much these days, but sometimes it still answers anyway. The sky still holds its secrets, so do I. But we're not breaking tonight. There's thunder in the distance in my chest, not a warning, just an echo of what's left. I'm not running, I'm not hiding, I'm just here, letting the storm stay far away, but still near. Maybe healing is in silence, maybe it's sound. Learning that some noise won't knock you down. I don't need the sky to promise anything. I just need to know I can feel and still breathe. There's thunder in the distance, and that's okay. It means the storm is on its way away. I'm standing in a quieter place now, even if the sky still knows. If it rains again someday, I won't run. I've survived the storm, I've become someone stronger than the one who came undone. I opened all the windows, let the light come in. Found your name in places it had never been. The air feels different now when I breathe, like something heavy finally left me. I used to carry every word like a stone. Now they're just echoes letting go. I let it all get washed away by the rain. Every broken yesterday, every name. I don't need to be who I was then to be okay. I let the tears and the memories fade away. I walked past all the mirrors, didn't look back. Left 1,000 little pieces in the cracks. The sky still isn't perfect, but it's true. It doesn't have to be for me to move. I'm not erasing what we were or pretending. I'm just finally letting it end. I let it all get washed away in the light. Every shadow that was living in my mind. I don't need all the answers to be brave. I just need to let the water take the pain. Some nights are meant to be fixed or saved. Some things are only meant to change. I kept your goodbye like a scar, but now even scars can fade. I let it all get washed away somehow. I can finally feel the ground right now. I'm not empty, I'm not broken, I'm just free from the weight of who used to be. If it rains again, I let it fall. It doesn't scare me at all. I've learned how to let it wash me whole. I found the old umbrella by the door today, the one we always share in our clumsy way. It still leans to the left side like you used to do. Guess some things remember even when we don't want them to. I almost called your name without thinking twice. Old habits feel like home, but they're just ghosts in disguise. I'm walking with an umbrella for two, but there's only me tonight. I still leave room on the sidewalk, out of habit, out of time. I'm not crying, I'm just smiling at the way we used to be. It's an umbrella for two in the rain, but it's only me. The rain feels softer lately on my skin, like it's not trying anymore to get in. I pass by all our places, and I'm okay. They're just stories I remember, not a place I have to stay. I don't hold my breath now when phones light up. Some hopes grow quiet instead of growing up. I'm walking with an umbrella for two, through familiar streets, still stepping around poles he used to tell me to avoid my shoes and feet. I don't miss you like I used to, but I still see an umbrella for two in the rain, walking next to me. Maybe love doesn't disappear, it just learns to sleep in folded corners of the heart we keep. I don't need you here to prove I'm okay. I just need to walk this road my way. I'm walking with an umbrella for two, but my hands are free. I'm not waiting for the past to come up and rescue me. I'm not lonely, I'm just learning how to be someone who can stand in the rain alone and breathe. I left the umbrella by the door again. Maybe someday I'll share it. The street is wider than I remember, or maybe I just am. Every step that goes like winter since you let go of my hand. The sky is clear, but it feels colder than all the nights before. I guess some hearts don't break like glass, they just don't feel warm anymore. I pull my coat a little tighter and breathe. The world keeps moving, so do me. There's a cold wind blowing through my chest, but I'm still standing here. It doesn't knock me over, just makes things clear. I'm not waiting for a shadow to come back home. There's a cold wind blowing, but I'm finally walking on my own. The cafe we used to hide changed its name. Funny how the world keeps turning without our little flame. I don't read old messages now, I don't need to know. Some chapters close more quietly than when we ever wrote. I used to feel the open sky, now I don't. It's just space to breathe and room to go. There's a cold wind blowing in my hair and in my bones, but it reminds me I'm alive and not a stone. I'm not searching in the crowd anymore for you. There's a cold wind blowing, but I'm stronger than I used to. Maybe warmth isn't another heart, maybe it's a fire I start. There's a cold wind blowing through my life, but I'm okay. Doesn't mean the sun won't find me someday. I'll keep walking, I'll keep going. I've gone. There's a cold wind blowing, but it's not taking me home. I don't mind the quiet anymore, it feels like peace. Wearing winter on my skin and finally feeling free. I thought I learned how to breathe again out in the open air, but some nights pull me under without a warning or a prayer. I smile like I'm okay now, like I've moved on, but the ocean in my chest still knows your name. I don't fight it when it comes, I just close my eyes. Some feelings don't make noise, they just rise. I'm submerged in quiet memories I can't see. They don't hurt like they used to, but they still reach me. I'm not drowning, I'm just drifting in the blue. I come up for air, but I still sink in you. The world keeps talking around me, I just nod, like I'm standing on the shore of something lost. I don't tell anyone when it rains inside. Some waves are only meant to be survived. I let the silence fill my lungs, then go. Some hearts just need to sink in slow. I'm submerged in quiet memories that remain, like a shadow underwater without a name. I'm not broken, I'm not empty, it's true. I just sink a little sometimes into you. Maybe healing isn't a straight line, maybe it's a tide. Some days you're on the surface, some nights you hide. I won't blame myself for going under, I know how to rise. I just need a moment longer. I'm submerged, but I'm still breathing, still here. The water isn't fear anymore, it's just clear. I'll come back up, I always do. I've learned how to move, even when I sink a little into you. I let the water hold me, then release. I'm not lost, I'm just learning how deep memories can be. The clock keeps time like a heartbeat on the wall. Every second says it's okay to feel it all. I used to hide every crack in my voice, now I let it break. Like I don't have a choice. I don't run when feeling starts, I stay. Sometimes the only way out is to stay. My tears fall in a rhythm now, like rain on glass. Not a breakdown, not a goodbye, just the past. I let them come, I let them go, like waves in time. My tears fall in a rhythm now, and so do I don't need a reason to be soft some days. I don't need to be strong in every way. I breathe in, I breathe out, I survive. That's enough to call this being alive. I used to fight every quiet night, now I don't. I let my heart speak what I didn't want. My tears fall in a rhythm now, not in fear. They don't mean I'm broken, they mean I'm here. I let them wash the corners of my mind. My tears fall in a rhythm now, right on time. Maybe crying is just the heart's way to sing, when it doesn't have the words for everything. I don't need to fix myself tonight. I just need to feel, and that's alright. My tears fall in a rhythm now, then they stop, like the tide. Learn to let go, and when I'm not empty, I'm not weak, I'm alive. My tears fall in a rhythm now, and so is my life. I wipe my face and breathe again. Tomorrow doesn't scare me like it did. The room feels bigger now that I've said it all. Even the shadows on the wall look small. The air is soft, the night is kind for once, and my heart isn't running, it's just done. I don't need to fill the quiet tonight. It feels like a place I can hide. There's a stormy silence in my chest, but it's calm, like the world holding its breath till it's gone. I'm not sad, I'm not afraid, I'm just still. There's a stormy silence in me now, and it heals. The clock still moves, but I don't mind, let it go. Some thoughts don't need an answer to know I don't reach for your name anymore when I fall. I just let the silence catch me instead. I used to feel this empty space, now I see it's just room for me to breathe. There's a stormy silence in my chest, like the sea. After all the waves have left me be, I'm not broken, I'm not lost, I'm just still. There's a stormy silence in me now, and it's real. Maybe peace doesn't feel like happiness, maybe it just feels like rest. I don't need the sky to promise blue, I just need this moment to be true. There's a stormy silence in my life, and I'm okay. I don't need to run away from yesterday. I'm not safe, I'm not cold, I'm alright, I'm just still. There's a stormy silence in me now, and I turn off the light and let the quiet stay. No more can wait, I'm safe. I stopped today beside the road where the rain still sleeps. Saw a stranger in the water there, staring back at me. Her eyes looked tired, they were kind. Her hands were finally still. She looked like someone who survived more than she ever will. I didn't turn away this time, I stayed and let her look at me that way. In the pot of reflection, I saw my face, not who I was, but who I became. Not broken, not perfect, just real. Standing there learning how to feel you. I used to pass by every mirror like it knew too much. Every crack felt like a question I couldn't touch. But today I didn't look away, no, I didn't run. I saw the girl who made it through, not the one who came undone. The water moved, the image shook but stayed. Some things don't leave, they just change. In the pot of reflection, I saw my eyes. They didn't look like they wanted to hide. Not fearless, not strong, just here. Learning to trust what I see in the mirror. Maybe loving yourself is just not turning away. just a girl still standing, still learning how to feel. The rain kept falling, but I didn't mind. I walked away with a kinder version of my mind. The streets look different now, like they've been washed clean. All the broken little yesterdays are somewhere in between. The air feels light, the sky feels wide. I didn't notice when my heart stopped racing for the rain and started breathing again. I don't need to rush, I don't need to run. I'm right where I'm supposed to be, becoming someone. This is after the flood, after the tears, after the nights I spent facing my fears. I'm still here, still standing, still me, but lighter than I used to be. I pass by all the old familiar signs. They don't pull me back, they're just footsteps in the story already unpacked. I don't rewrite what happened then, I don't pretend. I just finally understand how it ends. Some things break to show you what's strong. Some minutes teach you where you belong. This is after the flood, after the pain, after the part of me that stayed in the rain. I'm not new, I'm not different, I'm free from the weight that was drowning me. Maybe beginnings don't feel like fireworks. Maybe they just feel like breathing first. I don't need a miracle to prove I survived what I went through. This is after the flood, after it all, after I learned how to get up from the fall. I'm still here, still open, still me, stronger than I used to be. The sky is quiet and so am I, but for the first time it feels like life. I'm not chasing any answers, not tonight. I'm letting the road decide where I arrive. The world feels wide and quiet now, like it knows some things only move when you let go. I don't need to steer the stars or the sea. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. I'm drifting, just drifting with the light. Not lost, not searching. searching just to life. I'm not running from the past or who I was. I'm drifting into who I'm becoming. The days don't feel like questions now, they feel like air. Something simple, I can breathe anywhere. I don't count the miles anymore, or the time. I let the moments find me when they're mine. I used to fear this open space, now I see it's just another kind of home for me. I'm drifting, just drifting like a song, not worried about where I belong. I'm not waiting for a sign from above. I'm drifting into something like love. Maybe peace is just this gentle sound of your heart not breaking right now. I don't need to know what's next. I trust the way the river bends. I'm drifting, just drifting through the day, not trying to keep anything the same. I'm not afraid of what I'll be or what was. I'm drifting into who I am. The world keeps moving, so do I. But for once, I don't mind. You look at me like you see something I forgot, like I'm more than all the things I'm not. Your voice is calm like evening light on waves, and suddenly my heart remembers how to stay. I don't ask where this is going, I don't mind. I just let the moment be kind. You've got ocean eyes, and they don't pull me under. They teach me how to breathe. You've got ocean eyes, and for the first time I don't feel afraid of deep. We talk about the smallest things like they're gold, and silence doesn't feel so cold when it's slow. I don't build walls around my words with you. I don't know how, but I don't need you. I'm not trying to be ready or to run. I'm just here in this moment when you come. You've got ocean eyes, and they don't ask for more. They don't try to change my tide. You've got ocean eyes, and in the quiet because you'll save me, not because I can swim at all. You've got ocean eyes, and that's enough for me to stay right here and breathe. If this is all it ever is, it's okay. I'm not afraid of gentle things. The morning is a little blurry through the glass, like the world hasn't decided who I am. I draw a line with my finger, then it fades. Guess that's how most plans go these days. I don't wipe it all away, I don't try. Some things look better undefined. I've got foggy windows in my mind. I can't see far, but I'm doing fine. I don't need a perfect view to move. I just need something true. We talk about someday like it's near, but we don't rush it, we leave it here. Your hand feels warm in mine, that's enough. I don't need the sky to show me love. I used to chase clear answers like a sigh. Now I let the questions be kind. I've got foggy windows on my heart. I don't know where the ending starts, but I know how this moment feels, and that's real. When the clarity is overrated, maybe it's okay to walk in a direction without seeing the whole way. I don't need to know what comes next. I trust this step and then the next. I've got foggy windows, but I can see enough of life in front of me. I don't need a perfect view to choose. I just need something true. The glass will clear, or maybe not, either way. I don't check the weather like I used to for signs. I don't need the sky to promise I'll be fine. Some days still start a little heavy, it's true, but they always seem to open up to blue. I've learned storms don't last, they just teach you how to breathe. There'll be clear skies eventually, I believe. Not because the world is kind, but because I learned to be. I don't need every answer right away. There'll be clear skies eventually. someday. I still keep my windows open when it rains. Not everything that falls means pain. I walk a little lighter than before these days, like I finally found a better way. I don't rush the sun, let it rise in its time. There'll be clear skies eventually above me. Even clouds get tired of being lonely. I don't need a perfect life to stay. There'll be clear skies eventually, someday. Baby, hope is just remember what you survived. Maybe light is just learning it how to arrive. I don't need miracles to see I'm already where I'm meant to be. There'll be clear skies eventually, and I know I can feel it in the way I go. I don't run, I don't hide, I stay. There'll be clear skies eventually, and I'm okay. Ooh. If it rains again, I'll let it pass. I've learned to trust. I didn't notice when it happened. No sound, no sign. The sky just slowly learned how to shine. The streets are full of little mirrors of light, but none of them are breaking tonight. I don't listen for the thunder anymore. I don't hold my breath like before. The rain stopped and so did the ache. The world feels softer when you don't brace. I'm waiting, I'm not afraid. The rain stopped and I stayed. I walk without counting footsteps or time. The air feels like it finally knows I'm fine. I don't look back at every shadow I pass. There's just place I've been, not where I am. I don't need the sky to explain. I just let it be what it is today. The rain stopped inside my chest. I don't carry what I can't fix. I'm not hoping, I'm not afraid. The rain stopped and I stayed. Maybe peace isn't something you find. Maybe it's something you become. Over time, I don't need to chase the light or run. I'm already standing in the sun. The rain stopped and so did I. Stop surviving, started living my life. I'm not leaving, I'm not afraid. The rain and I stay. Oh. my way back to brighter days. The clock is loud, the lights are low, your jacket's still behind the door. I walk around like you're still here, like you might say my name once more. The air feels thin, the floor feels cold, every step echoes too much. I didn't know space could hurt like this, till I had too much. I keep my voice down like you're asleep. Even alone, I still move carefully. The room feels bigger without you. Every wall knows your name. Your side of the silence is heavy. Nothing feels quite the same. I sit where you used to breathe, like it might bring you back somehow. The room feels bigger without you, and I don't know where to stand now. Your coffee cup is upside down, I never turned it back around. Some things feel wrong to rearrange, like I'd erase who we had found. I tell myself I'm doing fine, but the night knows when I lie. I keep your ghost between the lines of every thought that passes by. I leave the door cracked just in case. Habits louder than common sense. The room feels bigger without you. Every sound fades too fast. I talk to the dark like it's listening, like it remembers the past. I lay away your shadow stains, counting hours I can't outrun. The room feels bigger without you, since the moment you were gone. If love is energy, then why is it still here? Why does your absence feel closer than near? The room feels bigger without you, but I stay anyway, learning how to breathe spaces where love used to stay. I'll sit with the quiet